Hi everyone, this is Francisco. Alright, I just had a nightmare that that some there was some explosives that were planted um for some reason. It's as if in the dream I was working with the guy that was, well, in the dream. This person is highly uh, respected, and like in the dream I was able to tell um that he was probably like in the CIA or something, in the military, because he would do unusual things that that were not clear to me. mm. So for some reason we were walking on the freeway, on the shoulder of of a freeway or a sidewalk, but I don't recall any vehicles passing by. There was what seemed to be some roadkill up ahead, like a deer, but it was in fact a planted bomb inside of the corpse. And there was two enemies that wanted to kill us above us, and they were like in a tower, on top of a tower, and they were releasing drones on us, so we had to run. Um, the guy next to me said, "Run! They're bombs!" Or, "Oh, we heard that through the intercoms," or something like that. So we started running. Um, I don't really remember all the details, but yeah, that happened. Um, but it was kind of like a war zone because people were dying, and it was very frightening. So there was also some people who were they were in flames, but they didn't care. They chose instead to go through the flames because there was a greater threat behind them. So it was very scary, and then it came on the news. Uh, like possibly for the first time, and but it felt more like an office, like kind of like I don't know. There was a ton of surveillance um, footage, and these people were like, um, they said they said take this stuff very seriously because there was a former like soldier who was attacked in a similar way, in a similar fashion, and they showed his body, and from what I was able to see, it was a black African American with a white mustache. So you could tell that he was older, but he wasn't too old. He was still young, and and um and he was bald, and he was probably like in his 40s or 50s. And so there were advising us and everyone else to take the threat seriously. You know, these type of threats, whatever was going on. Um, so it seemed like we were, the guy and I, the guy I was working with, not the guy that they showed, obviously, but the other guy I was working with, because he was more experienced and educated, and I was tagging along with him, and he went to the cash register, I believe, to pay for our food or something like that, and there was like a some items. It looked like food, as far as I can remember, and he was like walking out, and I was like, this, and he was like, oh no, that's getting shipped to me to, I think he said, to China or something like that. So he said that these items were getting shipped to China or something like that, or maybe to his house or wherever. Like, but these people knew. So I was like, okay. So I just walked out with him, and then we were walking like on a sidewalk, and um, I don't know. Like it seemed like there was like some other bombs. So we had to like prepare ourselves. But we were already prepared. In any event, in all events, um, and then there was like, for as far as I was able to tell, there was like two more road kills, dead corpses, animal corpses, and I remember I don't know if it was me or if I witnessed someone else go up to these corpses, but as soon as the person, whoever it was, approached the dead corpses, got up and ran towards the person, and then they exploded. So I don't know if these were some type of robots that appeared to be like dead corpses, and then they had the ability, obviously, to get up and run towards the targets, and so it could explode. So there was a divider. A person was walking, two corpses. They got up. One of them ran in between the divider and the person, and then it blew up. Um, so yeah, and then I got up. I woke up from my dream. But I remember there was fire. People were like burning. It was weird. Like I was able to see this guy jump the fence, and then he was like trying to get the flames off of him. But I don't remember him falling to the ground. Um, so yeah, it's just a bad dream. It was just a bad dream. That's that's all of that it was. Maybe it had to do with something related to me with my body temperature rising, or my temperature was raised, because I have my smartwatch. Okay, it it knows my temperature. It knows how many beats per minute my heart rate is. It also knows the temperature. I am using 2 blankets, and I was wearing a sweater. So I think that maybe that made a difference in the type of dream that I had. For instance, if I had all the windows open, no blankets, no sweater, maybe I would have had this type of dream out in the Atlantic or in Alaska somewhere where it snows a lot. Because my body temperature in this case would be super cold. But nevertheless, this was just my dream. Um, and I just felt like recording it because I just don't know if, this is a vision that will happen in the future, or if it's nothing. Or if it's happening right now, who knows? So, and I honestly don't know the location that we were in, that we were at. Um, but yeah, it was just weird that these people would do that, and these people in the tower. I don't know why they were attacking us, and I don't know why they didn't just fire at us, but I didn't see any weapons on them. They just had drones or something, and we were just advised that we were under attack. Oh yeah, and then there's another detail I think that I thought was important, but I failed to mention it. Let me see here. Jesus. I honestly, I kind of forgot. But as I was sharing this story right now, it came up to my recollection, but I didn't mention it because I didn't want to interrupt myself and lose my train of thoughts. Oh yeah, now I remember. So when we got out of the restaurant, or this food place, office, or no, I think it was a place, like a restaurant. We started walking on the sidewalk. Um, Someone said, "Put your hands up." Um, put your hands up because the person that's about to walk is highly respected, and everyone likes him. Everyone likes him. Not um like everyone likes him. So we were walking for some reason, and it was Kobe Bryant's, and he walked up, but we didn't talk to him. And he was tall, taller than me, because I'm short. I'm only 5 feet, 5'1" actually, and he just passed us by. And then in the back of my mind, it was like, like show respect, because there's a lot of people out there who love him and respect him. So the voice in my mind was like, put your hands up as he passes by. So, anyways, I got up and I went outside. After having this dream, and I took a piss, and I was like, I put my hands up and I did the basketball thing. Twice. And then I just decided to record this video. Over and out.